Hi everyone, welcome back to Manhattan, New York City on the eve of the New York City Marathon here with Meb Keflezighi. So much excitement right now, Meb, and it's all because of Skechers right now, helping to make this possible as a sponsor. Tell me about your new shoes and your new partnership with Skechers.
Well, Skechers has been awesome to work with. As I've been with them for about 4 months now, and very excited to be able to run in the Pro Speed for my easy runs, and then on the Skechers Go Run to do my intense workouts, my mile repeats or tempo runs, anywhere from 6 miles to 15 miles. And they customize a little bit for me for this race coming up for New York. And it's awesome because it's the midfoot strike, it propels you forward, and also, less contact ground time. And that's the object. We as distance runners, we want to be efficient off the ground as much as possible. That's why we move our arms so fast, and you have shoes that can help you with that.
And the technology really is so unique. I mean, tell me about the midfoot strike, how that's different from maybe the heel striking shoes that so many other people wear.
I've been criticized to have been a heel striker, but with the Skechers Go Run or the Pro Speed, I have been a midfoot strike. And naturally, when we walk around the house or when we were running, you technically supposed to land midfoot and up, and that's what the Skechers does. It does not allow you to have the heel strike, and if you can avoid that, you are definitely going to be propelled forward.
And your shoes are pretty impressive. They have your name on it for the first time, so that's probably pretty special for you.
It's pretty neat to have. I've been running professional for this is my 13 years, and to have Meb on them is an awesome feeling, and I hope I could do justice to them by running well on Sunday.
And I heard you say in a couple interviews that the Go Speed that you have that propel you forward. I mean, what does that feel like as a big-time runner to have your shoes doing that for you?
Well, it's awesome to have the Skechers Go Run and be able to, naturally land the way you're supposed to. And midfoot strike or in the middle of the foot is what we do, and it's been working well for me.
It's really a full-time job. It's not like any other sport. Every single second of the day you have to focus on running, what you eat, where you walk, how many times you walk throughout the day. So do you do any cross-training?
I mean, running is a 24/7, 365 days a year. But I do a lot of biking. I do some swimming, agua jogging more so. But if I'm running well, if I'm healthy, I train twice a day, and sometimes I'm there for 7 hours, 8 hours straight. And only time you come is come home for lunch and maybe a 30-minute nap if you can, and then go back on again to the gym to be able to do the push-ups, the planks, and core exercises, so you can be able to be strong and efficient. That's the bottom line. You want to be too lean, but at the same time you want to do everything you can to be as lean as possible and as strong as possible, and hopefully come on top.
Well, you heard it from Meb. We will be right back after these brief messages with the champion, Meb Keflezighi.
Mental is a key aspect of performance, but I think a lot of the mental happens during practice when the camera is not watching. Putting 100, 120, 130 miles a week, or doing those rigorous mile repeats or rigorous 15-mile tempo or 10-mile tempo or 6-mile tempo at altitude. That's when you believe that, and only a few people watch it, your coach and maybe my wife and my teammates. But then you come to New York or other races, it's time to performance. The key is preparation. If you can do the homework, you should pass the test, and if I do the practice and I don't get sick, I should be able to perform at the high level. Success is a peace of mind knowing that you've done the best you can. It's not only that day that counts, but the preparation of weeks, months, and years of training, and for me, that's what has been. Even though I get injured, the training that I've done in the past is still there. I come back a lot more faster. Just, you have to pause, bump on the road, but you have to recover from that and then be able to come back slowly, make a progress, and be able to perform.
Time for a quick break here on Meb's Road to New York, presented by Skechers. We'll be right back after these brief messages. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Manhattan. We're outside of the Sportsnet New York studios, where there is such an amazing vibe surrounding the upcoming New York City Marathon. And many fans throughout the world are cheering for Team USA star Meb Keflezighi. And what makes Meb so special is his amazing work ethic and determination. He currently trains in the mountains of Mammoth Lakes at high altitude with his Skechers Go Run and Pro Speed shoes. Here's an exclusive look at Meb's focus as he runs through the mountains.
I've been putting about 100 to 120 miles a week of running. I've been doing that on my Skechers Pro Speed shoes, but twice a week I do on Go Run, the Skechers Go Run, on my intervals on Tuesdays and my tempo, anywhere from 6 miles to 15 miles on the Go Run. Big picture is the New York City Marathon.
Today, the silver medalist from the 2004 Olympic Games, the 2009 New York City Marathon champion, many times USA champion, and the winner of the 2006 Rock and Roll Saturday Half Marathon, Keflezighi.
I've been fortunate enough to have a great career. Since the 1990s when I've been running as a freshman in high school. That's over 21 years. If somebody told me, like my coach always says, if you had the American record, you would be satisfied, you would be completely happy. But we have an Olympic silver medal, 20 national titles, and a New York City win, and American records. So it's a thrill in a lifetime, but I still believe there's more. Sometimes you're not gonna feel great getting up in the morning and be able to go out for a run, but the hardest part is putting on the shoes, tying the shoes, and get out the door. Because once you get out the door, you might be lethargic for the first mile or two, but you end up doing a lot more beyond that. You say, oh, I'm gonna run 40 minutes, and it might come in an hour. It's all about hard work, getting up and going, and my God-given talent is what drives me every day. I still believe there's potential, I still believe I can perform, and I'm gonna go and do it. I'm very excited and delighted to Skechers for giving me the opportunity along my career. And with the Go Run is what I've been using on my twice a week. It's very lightweight and flexible, and midfoot strike. I really believe the midfoot strike is a natural way of landing the feet and be able to propel you forward. And the same thing with the Skechers Pro Speed. It allows you to not hit the heel. Even though you do that, it might be slightly, but with this one, you'll be able to pick up a little more. So I've been doing that in training, and hopefully tomorrow I can show a good performance, because we all get evaluated on performance, and I have to do that tomorrow and then the rest of my career with the Skechers. We are blessed to America for giving us the opportunity, and USA, it gives me great pride when I have worn the USA flag or the USA jersey to be able to represent our country to the best we can, and good citizen at the end of the day.
Time for a quick break here on Meb's Road to New York, presented by Skechers. We'll be right back after these brief messages.
We're very excited. Meb's been training for so many months for this race, and every year it's the same thing. He just trains for several months, as all the runners do. The 47,000 runners that are gonna start the New York City Marathon on Sunday. They've trained, they're committed, they're determined. They all have different goals, and Meb's goal is to win the race, and he's just so focused, and he just likes to master his craft, and I think he does that very well.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to New York City. Harry Chickma here with Meb Keflezighi. The New York City Marathon almost underway. We're about a day away here. Meb, everyone's rooting for you, it seems. You know, you're a guy who's won this before, and you're a Team USA champion. So talk about your goals going into the race.
Well, my goal for the 2011 Engineer City Marathon is to be competitive. There's New York runners have done a fabulous job to be able to assemble a very good field and stacked. So for me, it's to be competitive and give them a good show to the New Yorkers to be able to cheer me on. And whether it's Go Meb or Go USA, and I hope to come through. And my goal is to finish as high as possible and hopefully defend the title.
And what would it mean for you to win a second title here in this amazing city of New York?
Oh, it would mean a lot. The first time was special, and if I could do it again, and it would be spectacular, and I hope to do it.
And you've been working hard in the mountains, haven't you?
I just came in for a few days ago, so I've been doing a lot of training up in the mountains, in the hills, and hopefully it will pay off on Sunday.
Well, Meb, it's been a true honor speaking with you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you very much, Meb, and that wraps up our broadcast here. For the rest of the staff and everyone at Skechers, I'm Harry Chickma. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next time in New York City.